HOTS, Higher Order Thinking Skills, with model answers. 1. A cell is placed in a solution and bursts. Was the solution hypotonic or hypertonic? Explain. Answer. The solution was hypotonic. In a hypotonic solution, the outside has lower solute concentration than the inside of the cell, so water enters the cell by osmosis. If too much water enters, an animal cell may swell and burst. 2. Why can a single mature plant cell grow into a whole plant, but an animal cell usually cannot? Answer. Many mature plant cells show totipotency, meaning one cell can divide and develop into a whole plant under suitable conditions. This is the basis of plant tissue culture. Animal cells are usually more specialized and generally do not show this ability in the same way. 3. Mitochondria and chloroplasts have their own DNA. What does this suggest about their origin? Answer. It suggests that mitochondria and chloroplasts may have evolved from ancient free-living bacteria that entered larger cells and began living inside them. This idea is called the endosymbiotic theory. 4. Why would a cell that loses control of mitosis be dangerous to the body? Answer. If mitosis is not controlled, the cell may divide continuously. This can form a mass of cells called a tumor. If the tumor cells spread and damage body tissues, the condition may become cancer. 5. Why is a large surface area, cristae, root hairs, alveoli, useful in biology? Give the cell-level reason. Answer. A larger surface area gives more space for exchange or reactions. Cristae in mitochondria provide more surface for ATP-producing reactions. Root hairs increase water and mineral absorption. Alveoli provide more area for oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. At the cell level, more surface means faster and more efficient transport or chemical activity. Diagram-based questions with label answer checklist. 1. Draw and label a plant cell. Labels to include cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, chloroplast, central vacuole, mitochondrion. Answer checklist. The diagram should show a fixed, box-like cell shape, a thick outer cell wall, a cell membrane just inside it, a large central vacuole, chloroplasts in the cytoplasm, and a nucleus. 2. Draw and label an animal cell. Labels to include cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondrion, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, lysosome. Answer checklist. The diagram should show an irregular or rounded cell without a cell wall and without chloroplasts. It should include a nucleus and common organelles such as mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, and lysosomes. 3. Draw a labeled diagram of a mitochondrion. Labels to include outer membrane, inner membrane, cristae. Answer checklist. The mitochondrion should be bean-shaped or oval. The inner membrane must be folded into cristae because these folds increase surface area for ATP production. Draw a labeled diagram of a light microscope. Labels to include eyepiece, body tube, objective lens, stage, mirror, coarse adjustment knob, fine adjustment knob, handle, base. Answer checklist. The eyepiece should be at the top, objective lens near the stage, slide/specimen on the stage, mirror below the stage, and adjustment knobs on the side. Five. Draw diagrams to show a cell in isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic solutions. Labels to include isotonic, hypotonic, hypertonic, water movement arrows. Answer checklist. In an isotonic solution, there is no net movement of water and the cell remains normal. In a hypotonic solution, water enters the cell and the cell swells. In a hypertonic solution, water leaves the cell and the cell shrinks.
Every movement, thought, and biological process requires energy. Inside mitochondria, food molecules are transformed into usable cellular energy. This energy powers the countless activities that keep living organisms alive.
Plants possess an extraordinary ability that shapes life across our planet. Within their cells, chloroplasts capture sunlight and convert its energy into a usable form. Through photosynthesis, plants create food and release oxygen, sustaining countless forms of life.
Life exists in many forms, from the simplest cells to highly organized biological systems. Some cells are simple and ancient, while others contain specialized compartments that perform unique tasks. Scientists classify these two major groups as prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells.